Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and today we are unboxing the Warleader Mûmak Warleader upgrade kit. So again, speaking about a previous video I uploaded and another unboxing, it's not really about being the first person to unbox it. It's about just having the video out there so people can watch the video and expect to see what they're going to get, and they can decide for themselves, is this something I want, is this something I need, and then make the purchase with a more informed decision. So a bit about this box. It was available at two events for £25 separate from the Mûmak itself. Now that has been explained to be a mistake. So if you want this box set, it seems to only be available for £75 including the Mûmak. So keep that in mind. So let's take a look at these bits and the wonderful model of the commander under the hard cam now. Right, so we are back here at the unboxing of the Mûmak Warleader upgrade kit. So let's have a quick look inside this box and see what is inside. I have an inkling of what might be containing that, and the reason this went so smoothly is because the toll department opened up my box with a knife and sliced this open because they wanted to find drugs, I believe. Luckily nothing was in there. I'm not condoning importing illegal drugs, so that's fine. What we find in here is of course the Mûmak Warleader instruction manual, where you have an overview of all the bits. Look at the size of these tusks in comparison to the model, and how to properly assemble the actual plastic Mûmak, and then of course the Warleader on foot there, and when it comes to designing the extra spikes on the tusks and the connections to the ears and stuff like that. So seems quite straightforward, but let's have a look at the contents included for the resin components. And as I said, I already have half a dozen maybe of the Mûmaks, so didn't really need a new one. But there you have it. We have the two tusks. They seem to be different ones. That's good. We have the trunk, one ear, another ear. We have the Warleader on foot, the Warleader mounted. We have a base for the Warleader on foot, and then opening up another box, and again there's a insert included, a guide to building and resin model kits. Read this first if you're inexperienced with handling resin models, because it's not as easy as plastic. You do need to clean it, not with just a knife. You need to clean it with soap and hot water to properly manage the things inside. So what else do we get? We get the tip of the trunk. We've got numerous spikes, more spikes, and even more spikes. Spikes galore. Loads of hands. Got a few wires and a spare. And then we got a back banner and another back banner. So I was thinking I was missing a spare, but obviously the one that's on top of the Mûmak doesn't handle a spare. He is busy holding the reins of the Mûmak. So let's have a quick look at some of the cool things inside. So here we have one of the... Can we get it to focus? No, because it wants to focus way back there. Alright, we'll do it like this. So taking a look at this, look at that rope. Look at that absolutely beautiful rope. This is wonderful. This is a fantastic model kit. There seems to be a mold line thing there, but no major thing. Yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. Alright, so I believe the other tusk is about the same. Had much less mold line issues. No real bubbles. There's one bubble there. Nothing major. I'll be filled up with liquid green stuff in no time. And then one ear with a connection part to the wire there. Seems to be a horn actually. They're plugged through the ear there. Good. Another horn. Same thing. Ear, sorry, another ear. And then we have, of course, the trunk. I love elephants, especially elephant babies. They are absolutely cute. Look at that. That's quite detailed and gnarly. And the gripping trunk. So I think these spikes tell their own story. There are 4 spike sprues of different sizes, and I think we can just move those out of the way because they're all very similar, and of course one of the back banners as well because they're all very similar. Let's have a look at the arms before we take a look at the main events. Pardon. So look at that armor, a wonderful like straw wicker armor they have. Really cool. So 2 of these arms for A, I believe, is for the foot model, and B is for the mounted model, because you have the holes there for the chains or the ropes. Speaking of the yeah, there are ropes. Speaking of the ropes, look at that, how detailed that is. Looking at the spare, slightly bent, nothing that can't be fixed with a cup of hot water or a blast from a hairdryer. And then we have the main event. This is the boss himself, the war leader. Look at that armor, look at that face, tattered clothes. Really characterful model. Yeah, this will do the trick. Look how big he is. He is huge. That's a huge looking cool model. And then the foot version. Just as good. He's even got that scarification going on the top of his head. Really nice. And then for the final piece of the resistance, we have, sorry for the French viewers hearing me butcher that one, but nice back banner. Really nice back banner. So that is my my look at that model. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. I do think this is a very cool looking model, and I kind of hope that they'll continue this trend and release more conversion kits such as this. I would like to have a more stuff like this, like conversion packs for both Iron Hills and Rohan has been mentioned by the GW team. But also stuff like this, like upgrades to the Great Beast of Gorgoroth, upgrades to the Mûmak, upgrades to several out of production cavalry units such as the Serpent Guard and Serpent Riders. Stuff like that would be fantastic. So yes, please, more of this. And let's wrap this video up. So until next time, I've been Andreas Norwegian Viking, and this has been my unboxing of the Mûmak Warleader upgrade pack. Please consider supporting us on Patreon using the link in the description below. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and as ever, support your hobby.